Hey guys, Matt Lazaro here, and just back at the office, and I got a little story for you guys. Story time, right? So earlier today, I was going to the pet store getting some pet stuff, right? It was actually like food, dog food, cat food, nothing special. But you know, I swear I always have some interesting encounters with people in general when I'm out in the public. I don't know what it is. Maybe I just talk too much sometimes. So I'm walking around and I run into somebody in one of the aisles that when they're buying and they're looking at a bunch of animal supplements. We're talking like multivitamins and um joint health products for the dog and something to make the dog's coat shinier, which is kind of ridiculous if you ask me. Reason being I say things like that is because I know a little too much about supplements, that when they have certain types of advertising, it's pretty much bullshit. Uh, you'll learn a little bit more about that the longer you watch my videos. So here's the thing. So I ask her, how long have you been giving your pets supplements? And she replies that it's for years, forever, basically. And so I'm intrigued actually because I'm like, hey, so do you feel like they're working? And she's convinced. She's totally convinced they're working, which is kind of interesting to me too because giving your animal a multivitamin, I'm not sure really how you can tell if it's actually working or not to dictate whether the animal is healthier unless you're doing like blood work and stuff, which I doubt anyone's really doing. They don't even do it for themselves, which leads me to another part of the conversation where I asked her, well, do you yourself take supplements? Because I was alluding to the fact that the regulations for supplementation in animal products are very, really, really, really low. So there's a lot of cross contamination. There's been a lot of issues where they're even pet food where because of the quality so bad, these animals get sick and potentially die. And same thing with the supplementation. It's no different. And I was just kind of telling her, hey, you should really make sure you do your research on them. That's all. And so I asked her, hey, do you take stuff yourself? And her reply was, oh no, that's not for me. That's not for me. And I'm like, well, what's not for you? She goes, oh, that whole healthy stuff, that whole being healthy. And I was a bit baffled because here she is going to spend probably at least $100 in supplements for her dog. And don't get me wrong, guys, I'm an animal lover. I have two dogs, I have a cat. I love them like they're my children. And, I only buy the best stuff for them. And, but the thing was, the fact that she put more value in her pet's life than her own, that was a bit confusing to me. And the whole thing is, though, is that this kind of leads me to one of the things that one of my mentors always says. He says, you can't give away what you don't have. And to elaborate on that more is that how would you expect to be there for your dog, for example, in this case, if you're so unhealthy that you can't take them for a walk? And furthermore, if you think about it, let's apply that to everything. How are you to take care of anybody else outside of yourself if you can't even start with making sure that you're at least a better form of health than you currently are if you do have some health issues? And this is not only, I'm not referring to things like weight. We're talking about quality of life. So if you're dealing with health issues that make you not feel that great, when you're not feeling good, it's really hard to really give that feeling to others around you to allow them to feel good too. So if you truly are that type of person that wants to provide, to be a better provider, be a better husband, be a better wife, be a better businessman, I still firmly believe it all starts with health because it shows that if you can take care of yourself, you can definitely handle everything else that comes at you. And maybe it's this perception of being selfish. I don't get it. It's not selfish to make sure that you're going to be as healthy as possible to pretty much pass those things along to others around you, especially your children. So You know, I didn't really have a purpose behind shooting this video, more or less just to be able to share an experience that I had earlier. And, you know, if there's anything you guys like to add to this, or any comments, let me know down below in the comments, or just shoot me a message privately. But you know, the whole thing is, guys, really, everything does start with health, and health is one of those things. It really starts with personal responsibility. It's not about being perfect. It's not about being skinny. It's not about being able to run or lift weights. It's truly about increasing quality of life, and increasing. When you increase your quality of life, you'll increase the quality of life around those that you love too. So that's all I got for you today. Other than that, everybody have a great day, and stay out of that horrible heat. All right, peace.